Hello, everyone.
Good job. I expect you to start this with crying.
Welcome to our new Let's Play. Let's Plat, I should say.
I love those puns.
For the new Kingdom Hearts game, I got this amazing background to prepare for this game. We're gonna play through Chain of Memories. Platinum trophy. 100% completion.
Good luck! You can just hear this very light whimpering on the other side of the microphone.
Yeah. I haven't played this game in a really long time too, so I have to readjust to everything, which is going to be great. So I'm hovering over 358 over 2 days because I had to watch, well, I didn't even watch it, but I had to let the movie play before I could start Chain of Memories because there are some cards.
There's exclusive cards!
Locked behind that. Granted, to be fair, I think I technically could have watched it after beating the game if I really wanted to.
No, you can't.
I can't.
The cards won't show up.
Oh, is it right when you start a new save?
Yes. If
Damn.
you didn't do it, you would have had to started to save over again.
Okay, never mind then. Ignore what I just said.
So I looked that up specifically because I had a feeling you might try to pull that.
Gotcha. Wait, can I even hear the audio through my own TV?
I can hear it.
Okay, good. It's just this fucking vent under me is really loud. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna be playing Chain of Memories.
Chain of Mario?
Yeah, let's go. We have to do it on proud mode.
Yep, it's a trophy requirement. You gotta do it.
Of course I'll have vibration. Why would you even ask me if I want vibration? What kind of silly question is that?
To this day, there's only one console I've ever used where I didn't have vibration on, and that was my Xbox 360, and that's because there was this weird bug on the console where it would disconnect your controller with vibration on. Everything else.
What the heck? Interesting.
Yeah, so, but I didn't realize it right away. It was my Banjo-Kazooie LP.
Okay, I gotcha. Alright, so here...
you might need to turn the volume down for the game, by the way. Just to be safe.
You know what? I don't even care. This game can screw itself. I've gotten to this point.
We are how many minutes into this?
Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll just sing the song. That way they can't demonetize. I mean, does it really matter? It's not like we're streaming it and it's gonna mute it or anything. So, I mean, they could mute it because, you know, that's how YouTube works for some songs. So, you know, if we talk over it enough, in theory, we should be fine, right? Also, remember, we just played this game, guys. These are cutscenes. Did you forget? Did you guys forget? We just played this game.
Twice.
Yeah, we did do it twice. That stream was actually pretty smooth through and through.
Yeah.
Like,
the biggest problem was the audio, and
even then, that was on your end. You just swapped out the audio on my end. And even if you wanted to be even like more picky, the edited version, you literally could have just got my audio, and you just could have ripped off of that. Because
I considered it, but it would have been really jarring. Because it had your sound effects too.
Oh yeah, I didn't even consider that. But so that's why I think the split version is actually the definitive.
Yeah, I kind of do. I almost considered putting that one on the stream instead, but I don't really think that would have counted for the total LP length in that case because it has my hiatus or break.
Doesn't it have mine too?
Yes, it does.
Gotcha. So, I guess this is just like a little reminder in case you didn't just play through Kingdom Hearts 1.
I don't know who in their right mind would choose to start the franchise from Chain of Memories, especially in a collection like this, but
I don't know.
Here you go, all two of you.
A part of me is like, I don't even know who would even play Chain of Memories. You know, I might be giving the game a lot of shit, but for all I know, in 30 hours, I could be like, you know, this isn't actually that bad.
And then you start the grind, you'll be like, nope, never mind. That's like the first time.
True. For all I know, I could actually actually enjoy going through the story mode because it's been some time. Because I know the thing is, Chain of Memories inherently doesn't have like a lot of like problems going through the game outside of it's imbalanced. There's actually a lot of good things in the game. It's like a lot of fun things, in my opinion at least, in the game. There's some things that kind of suck, but there's some things that are like, okay, yeah, I could play through a game and have fun with this, but 100%ing it is like, whew.
Yeah, screw that.
Whew.
Because screw that, we're doing it. Or you're doing it.
Exactly. So this is actually the continuation of the final cutscene in Kingdom Hearts. So, yeah, so now this is all, from this point on, I believe it's new, because this, it doesn't get dark. Also, Sora went through puberty, so...
Yeah, that's...
it's a little jarring, but hey. It's only jarring because, like...
It's supposed to happen immediately after KH1.
Yeah, that's why it's as jarring as it is. Like, if they managed to time it perfectly, where they could have voiced it for Kingdom Hearts, like it would come out before Kingdom Hearts 2, but they didn't have the PS2 version before that time.
Yeah, the PS2 version came out after KH2.
Yeah, and if they managed to like fix that, it would have worked fine. But it's just a little jarring. At least it's jarring throughout the entire.
Yeah.
Character. It's only because he has his Kingdom Hearts 1 outfit. I'm gonna say that it's only because he's exactly like he is in Kingdom Hearts 1. In terms of
I would make the same argument about a later game, Dream Drop Distance, because he's supposed to be the same age in that game too. So we'll get to that game when we get to it. But
oh yeah, doesn't he have a deeper voice? Even deeper.
He has a deeper voice, but he's trying to sound like a kid.
True. Well, in Kingdom Hearts 3, it sounds like he sounds better.
Yeah, he sounds better encoded too.
Oh, okay.
It's just Dream Drop Distance sounds off.
So this is where Pluto led us towards, inadvertently, mind you. I think that's how it goes.
Does Pluto even know?
Probably not, because we can't see him. Also, guys, if you liked Sora at all in the first game, I hope you're ready to hate Sora.
Pretty much.
Because this game, I swear, was made for you to hate Sora.
Seriously.
It's just bad writing. Let's be honest. They were like they had like an idea in mind, but the execution is just like it's not good.
Yeah.
So, yay. How we're probably gonna split these parts is going to be the same way we did with Kingdom Hearts 1, which is by planet. In this case, I guess it's by level.
Or by floor?
Or, yeah.
Is that how they call it?
I guess so, yeah. It is technically.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Seriously?
I'm actually kind of interested to watch these cutscenes over again. It's been... I know the story, but it's been a while since I've seen the
Guess great minds think alike.
so if I get quiet during cutscenes, I might be genuinely interested just to rewatch in like boggle or not boggle, like get my mind back in the right place for this game.
Gorge, maybe it's contagious.
See, there's Goofy, Scoober. But yeah, this Castle Oblivion is actually really weird in this game.
Also, like, I have to ask, is there a first-person mode in this game? Because if so, you know we need to check.
You're right. Even though Goofy's only going to be in very select locations.
I know, but he does show up between levels and stuff.
See, dude, look at Goofy. He's so nice. He's like, let's shut the door behind us.
That's it. Who are you?
Oh God, I just heard his voice like in the forefront. It's like it's Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora voice, but it's just so jarring.
I know, it's like the voice is fine. It's just.
Thunder! Thunder! You know, one of these days, I'm telling you, like we mentioned before, we need to get the Goofy voice actor. I need to perfect my Goofy voice acting. Gotta get him
I should
on.
think it's
Just confuse
obvious.
everyone.
The moment you set foot in this castle, you forgot every
But,
spell and every ability you ever knew.
Goofy, I highly doubt we could
In this
even get
place
any
to
sort of
find is
Disney
to
voice
lose,
actor,
and to
even for an
lose is to
interview, just
find.
because of how
That is
tight
the way
Disney is.
in
They're
Castle
so
Oblivion.
tight with everything.
Castle Oblivion?
You can't just. It's not like as if you were going to like. I guess the first thing that comes to
Here
mind
you
is
will
like
meet
Sonic
people that
voice
you have
actors.
known
You
in
can
the
literally
past.
just like go to their
Oh, yeah.
Twitter
And you will meet
and
people you
message
miss.
them. They will talk to you.
I miss?
Yeah, it's like,
Riku!
Same
trying to think
thing
of one
with-
that
You
doesn't.
mean
it's just-
Riku's here?
Yeah, I mean, same
really.
thing kind of
What
worked
you
with
want
Grant Kirkhope. Like I've personally
find
messaged
him.
him, and he will talk to you if you like tweet at him or message him. He will talk to you. So, which is I think is pretty cool. But Disney is
Yeah.
like really, they're like, they're like everything is locked with them.
What'd you do?
Also, hey, it's the Kingdom Key.
I merely
Okay, we'll
sampled
just
your
say the
memories, and from them,
unchanging
I made
armor
this.
thing. You know, our last video.
Yeah.
That's the canon ending
to
because
reunite
he has
with
the
those you
Kingdom Key.
hold dear.
yeah, that last stream, that's
What's
canon.
this? A card?
Yep, that's canon.
That's the
It is
canon
a
LP.
promise for the
That is the
reunion
canon
you
LP.
seek.
I mean, I
Follow the
guess it
card
would
to
make the
open
most
door,
sense. I feel like
and
Sora
beyond
would
it a new
have
world.
issues beating the final boss. You know, like it would be like a
Proceed,
long and like arduous struggling
To
battle.
lose
Like it wouldn't
For
be
an
something.
hour.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it in like a realistic sense, I guess, like that would make more sense than just steaming through it, like piling through it, like ha ha.
I guess.
Come on. Let's go.
So, if everyone's losing their memories and all that stuff, why don't we just look at Jiminy's journal, which has everything in it?
I mean, they do explain that later, but yeah, I agree. They should have checked right away.
I forget. Didn't all the pages get like destroyed or something? along those
Recoded.
lines?
Literally recoded. That is the entire plot of Recoded.
Oh yeah, virus. Duh. Left stick. Yep. Select cards. All right. So this is how this works. I mean, after we beat Traverse Town, and the next part, you guys will have a better idea of how you pick worlds. You actually can just pick any world that it gives you. I don't think that you're stuck to going to one place.
No, you're not. Like, you have to go through a select number of worlds. So like, if they give you 5 options, you have to go through all 5 of those options before you get any new ones.
Exactly. So Traverse Town this is going to be the intro. This is the tutorial, all that sort of nice stuff. Also, like we mentioned before in the Kingdom Hearts 1 Let's Play, if you guys didn't watch that, all of the stuff that wasn't Final Mix recolors, the original color scheme of all the Heartless that were in the first game will be in this game.
Which is really weird if you think about time gap, but okay. I guess those recolors weren't canon.
Exactly. What you see here isn't real. There's also, if I'm not mistaken, there's actually a lot more cutscenes than these dialogue boxes in this game.
Oh yeah, get used to that.
Which
Just for the games in general.
I'm fine with. Oh yeah, especially Kingdom Hearts 2. Like they almost get rid of the dialogue box sections completely. Almost, it's cutscene mania in Kingdom Hearts 2 and beyond.
Well, I mean, Birth by Sleep has a lot of them.
The text boxes, like
Yeah.
these? Well, that's. I have a feeling that's because it was a handheld game first. This one's like a straight.
Distance didn't have very many though.
Yeah, but
Like, I
that's
don't know if
because it was
Distance had
on
any.
strong hardware.
3DS and PSP were about on par, I thought. If anything,
True.
PSP would have been slightly stronger.
True. I don't know. That's actually a good thing to think about.
So it wasn't 3DS supposed to be somewhere in between like N64 and GameCube power.
Something like that. So Sora is really confused. He's not like scared out of his mind for some reason.
Or, I mean, I guess confusion is a very valid reaction, especially given this franchise.
I'm surprised he's not like attacking this dude on sight. He seems pretty evil. You know?
Let's see, black coat, ominous phrases. Wait, let's be friends!
So I know the basics of the combat. He's just going over them with you.
Yeah,
We'll
tutorial
explain it more in detail, because he's literally just giving you like the rundown of how it's supposed to go. So yeah, you can jump, which is pointless, but you can dodge roll, which isn't pointless.
You know, this game's kind of pointless.
Yeah, because you use your cards to break attacks and stuff. So now we get to use cards. So this is the main attack system in the game, is you gotta press X to attack and it uses the cards. How it works is... Oh, R2 is the lock-on? Oh, God.
Yep, they change it every game, and it's...
No wonder I couldn't lock onto him earlier.
Yeah.
Like H1 and 2 is R1, this game was R2. I think Birth by Sleep is R2 and L2 combined, or something stupid like that. No, that's how it was on the... That's how it was on PSP.
Yeah, I was gonna say in the original version it was. In this version it's R1.
Okay, good. I think there was something similar in Dream Drop Distance. Wasn't there yet to hit L and R at the same time?
I believe so.
For
But again,
3DS.
But again, it's L1 in this game. But that's just because they didn't have an extra slot
I know.
to do it. So you get to reload your deck, which is cool, I suppose. I'm just skimming over this because literally this is like I said, we'll explain this more
It's tutorial
in detail.
mania.
Yeah, we'll explain this more in detail than what he says. This is like a true tutorial, so yeah.
It's like, this isn't what you're here for. You're here for when we get through like 10, 15 parts and we're just crying.
Pretty
It's like,
much.
no more.
Touchpad button, change categories. Oh, okay. That's actually...
Oh yeah, that's how you swap over to your enemy cards.
That's
Which,
actually
oh
very...
boy, we'll get to that later. Oh boy, we'll get to that.
There is only a very select few that are actually good in this game. From what I
A lot of them
remember.
are actually pretty good. The problem is they cost too much.
Well, I guess there's also slights and stuff, which we'll get into again when we get to there. They're just way better in the long run.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll probably, after this tutorial, I'll probably do like a brief rundown on how the combat works rather than this janky tutorial tells it. I have to go grab my dog in a second. Not Romper. Romper's chilling with me. It's not a normal part. What's it called? Hey,
Donald, normal Yogaidr part with that romper, huh?
Yeah, yeah, of course. But we gotta Winston in a second. Hey, Donald, where'd I get the new clothes?
Yup.
See,
Oh, yeah.
Goofy's like, he's noticing the important things. Somebody's been messing with our clothes. Wow. Could it be
Didn't they mess their clothes before? But back at the end of KH1 when they were in their original outfits?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now they're blaming the cards for everything. Yeah, Sora can't do anything without our help. Thanks a lot. I mean, that's like a perfect response for that one.
Seriously.
Especially because Donald, what do you do? He
wastes all of his MP on arrowing Goofy just
much.
before you're gonna go into another room. That's what he does.
Walk the avenues of latent memory and shall you meet someone dear to you. Well, that isn't cryptic at all, is it?
Just be thankful he didn't use the words hearts or darkness.
Jimmy's like, I got a bad feeling about this. Maybe we shouldn't do this. And then Sora's just like, psh, I'll be fine.
Famous last words.
Pretty much. Alright, I think it's gonna... Key of Beginnings. Alright. I'm not gonna end this part because I didn't take a moment just to grab my dog.
Alright. Just remember to cut this out.
I'm not going to.
Well,
I'm never.
I can't cut it out. It's your video. Oh well. Well, what action can he perform? Oh boy.
Okay, there we go. You can perform the following actions in a field. Ugh. Yep, all the same controls I think apply still here that it did in Kingdom Hearts 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And this is literally same mechanics here. I don't know what I just got. Oh, I got a card.
I didn't see it either.
Crazy. It doesn't tell you the exact card you get. It just gives you like the type.
Yeah, which is still good, but
So yeah, this is just the same stuff as what's it called? Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh, I missed.
so I think that's a trophy too. You need to throw items at enemies.
There's also getting the first strike, which is important.
Oh yeah, that's more important in this game than any other in the franchise. Unless they did it in Days or Coded, which I probably wouldn't know because I played so little of those. I have played them.
Press the wrong button here. I accidentally did a quick little slight. Again, after this little bit of introduction, I'll explain it in better detail. But for now, we gotta make it do.
I guess you gotta acknowledge that Donald just randomly showed up.
Pretty much. Well, I mean, I could have just made him show up, but I pressed triangle.
And you got a Tranquil Darkness. Tranquil Darkness. No, you don't want. You want Teeming Darkness. Believe me, you want Teeming.
Yep. And then triangle to go to the next room. I'll do that in a second. Hitting the environment is generally important because you get Moogle points, which are red drops, and that's just
it's
the
their
money
currency.
of the game.
It's their replacement for money.
Yep. So don't be like, what is our Moogle point? Then here's a quick little tutorial on this. This is how you make new rooms. It's kind of dumb. What you do is you gotta choose a card that has the equivalent of the number that it shows there, and then you gotta use it. It can be any card you want.
I think for now it's fine. It's just later on when you need to get a certain number, and it has to be a certain color, and
yeah, some are certain colors, certain numbers. Like they have to be this number or higher, and sometimes you don't have it, so you have to go back, remake a room, hope you get the card. Continue.
Oh yeah, by the way, there's a maximum number of cards that you can hold for rooms. So
I believe it's 9. So it's something like that. So again, it's very important to hit everything around you because Moogle points are actually really good in this game because they give you
you can buy cards.
Stuff,
That's all you need to hear. You can buy cards.
Yep, and I'm gonna need. Not only am I gonna need those for achievements, but they'll help me for
for the card grind.
Yeah, card grinds, getting slights, anything that you could ever want.
Pretty much.
So Moogles are actually amazing, is what I'm basically trying to say. And then once it gives me free roam in the, I believe probably the next room up here, then I'll explain how the combat works a little bit. I'll probably pause the game and just give a quick little explanation because the combat in this game is a little fickle. Alright, so let me pause the game here, just explain everything to you. Okay, so the basic concept of the game is everybody has cards. It goes from 0 to 9 in terms of numbers. The higher the number, the better, because enemies will use cards too. If you use a card number that is higher than an enemy attack's card number, it will break their attack, so their attack will not go through, and then you can, and then your attack will go through. But if your number is lower than their card, it's the other way around. Their attack will go through, your card will break, or your attack will break, or heal, or item use, whatever card it might be. There's, again, different kinds of cards. There's the enemy cards, the magic cards, item cards, and attack cards. That's the gist of how it goes. It's very simple. So basically you always want to get the highest number card possible to beat them. A 0 is, think of like an ace, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Like for normal
Maybe
card
more like
games.
a Joker?
Yeah, like a Joker, like an ace card for most card games, where it is the best card you can it's like the highest number. So if somebody uses like a 9, and you don't have a 9, if you use a 0, you will beat them, because that's the highest base number in the game. I'll quickly go over slights. Basically how slights are in this game is you press triangle on 3 different cards, and it'll make an attack for every number it has. So if you do like, if you put 2 9s in, or 2 9s and like an 8, that's what, 18, 26. That's 26 altogether. So that attack will be 26. Later on in the game, when you unlock moves for the sleights, or basically what happens is if you have a move that will activate within, say, if you make a sleight between 25 and 30, it will do a special attack. We don't have those yet, but that's the basic idea.
You unlock them
sleights.
as you get levels, and we're at level 1, so...
So yeah, we have none. But that's the basic idea of sleights. And also what the number is altogether is like the number of the attack. So if an enemy uses sleights, they could get to like, they could use like an 18 or like a 22. So you have to beat that with your own sleight or with the 0 card.
Yeah, I think the only enemies that use sleights are bosses, though.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which kind of makes sleights overpowered for normal fights,
Exactly.
as you will soon see.
But that's the basic idea of this entire game. There's also, like I said, item cards. Like you can use a card to instantly refill all of your cards real quick, instead of having to hold and wait for your deck to reload. Also, it's important to know. I don't know, is it every card or is it the first card you use in a sleight when you're using?
It's only the first one will go away.
So the first one will go away. So you kind of want to strategize around that too, if you can, in the heat of a battle.
Yeah, like, personally, my recommendation for that, like, wait for one of your friend cards to show up and then use that as your first card. Because that one's going to go away regardless.
Yeah, that's really good if you're trying to do, like, some of the sleights later on in the game. Some of them, sometimes you won't be able to use, if you do that, though, you won't be able to use a special move. Sometimes you have to use, like, straight up 3 attack cards. You can't use, like, friend cards or whatever. I think that's how it works. But that is the gist of the battle system in this game. So basically you just want to get the highest cards possible and use them. So what I'm going to be trying to buy is lots of high cards, or cards that will...
high cards and a few zeros just for the in-cases.
Yes, and then of course I'm going to have specific numbers to add up cards to get a specific sleight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and don't forget about those enemy cards too. Depending on which one it is, some of them are really good. I'm not going to say which ones just yet, but... there are definitely some that are absolutely worth having in at least a deck.
Ace Striker, there's that achievement right there. The first trophy of the game.
First of, how many are in this game again? I want to see.
I don't think there's actually too many.
It's not. It's just how difficult it is.
Yeah. For most of the Mook battles, you can get away with just spamming X, but when it comes to bosses, you kind of have to like sit and strategize a little bit, which is not that bad, I don't think. And then, of course, if you hit an enemy on the
48 trophies.
48 trophies?
Mm-hmm. And that includes the platinum.
So
there's Donald. And he does the one thing he actually should.
Yep, here's. So there's one thing I guess to mention. First of all, I will be spamming cards like crazy at these beginning levels.
Might as well.
Yeah. You will kind of learn how some of the enemies' cards works. There's going to be obviously some enemies that you will notice, okay, they're obviously using, like a high card. So these guys use a lot of high cards. So you can kind of wait for them. Like, you can wait out their high cards if you want. Kind of strategize adjusting accordingly, rather.
Goofy is really good in this game, surprisingly, too, by the way. Like, considering he's in every level, you wouldn't think no, he's really good! Especially the tornado. If you can get a level 3 tornado, it just destroys enemies, even in the later levels.
And we're gonna be leveling up sleights like crazy, because you want to get those. Those are good.
Oh, yeah.
HP is probably what I am going to be focusing on the least, because CP,
that is my recommendation too.
Yeah, because
CP is way too good.
And sleights are, you want to get as many as possible. So they're really good. Oh, I didn't hit the enemy. You also, of course, want to hit every enemy, preferably before every single fight. So yeah. In this game, unfortunately, unlike Kingdom Hearts 1, is I feel like you kind of have no choice but to grind early on. mostly because I kind of replayed this game a little bit, just a little bit. I got to like literally the second world, and I was already having like an immense amount of problems.
Yeah, I mean, I will mention too, if you go to the wrong world first few seconds, because second one onwards you can choose, and if you choose the wrong one, oh boy, you're going to feel it.
Yeah, for sure. So
which one did you pick?
I picked Wonderland.
Yeah, that's usually one of the last ones people do.
That makes sense.
Like, most people, I think, either choose Olympus or Agrabah.
Oh,
So maybe try one of them.
we'll have to see. Yeah.
Between the two, Agrabah because the enemy card is way too good.
I just thought of what's it called? I thought Wonderland because I was thinking of
Because KH1, right?
Kingdom Hearts 1, probably the first world you're gonna do.
Oh yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's just
Yeah. I don't remember what the blue stuff is EXP. Okay. I couldn't remember what that was.
yeah. There's red ones too. It's the same thing. TXP.
So there's also an achievement just letting everybody know ahead of time where you need to get you need to heal under 5% HP. I'm gonna try my best. Maybe not in this part because this is Traverse Town, but in the next part, definitely, I'm probably gonna try my best to force myself to get that because your HP does not restore after every single battle, so you can kind of just hold on to your what's it called? You can just hold on to your HP being really low, and since it's so hard to get your HP that low and all that sort of stuff, I'm just trying to do this as quickly as possible. I'm trying to get that achievement out of the way is basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, get all the achievements you can.
Yeah.
Or trophies, whatever. I'm sure somebody's gonna be triggered about that, but there's something.
So Donald card is actually also really good, but the only bad thing about it is he's completely RNG on what he's gonna do.
Yeah, that's why I'd say like Goofy is way better than Donald in my opinion, just because he can't control it, and every time I swear I summon him, he ends up using lightning on the Thunder guys or something like that.
Yeah, the only thing you really can do if you choose Donald is you can get what's it called? I'm trying to click some stupid shadow. Donald. You can like use like 3 Donald cards and you can get like a really strong attack, like a Blizzard or something.
Yeah, true. You can get a Blizzaga with 3 Donalds. You can get a Blizzara too.
I think
that's how it works with Sora too.
I think there's a way to control which ones you get with them too.
If there is, then I don't know what it is. You're getting a lot of those strong initiatives, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Which I don't even know what the heck strong initiative does.
Yeah.
I did not write that down. I was considering it, but I didn't.
Well, we'll figure it out together soon. So how do I bring up the map? Okay, it is the right
touchpad?
button.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the right button. So we need to go here. We got the key card at the way beginning. So we're gonna go ahead and go here and do it. So for the golden cards are for story-related stuff to progress in the level.
Mostly. There's one exception, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. Basically, what you have to do is you have to use a fodder card, is what I like to call it.
Yeah, just a card you're not going to use.
Yeah, and then you have to put the normal card. Meeting ground, if you have friends, a card appears at the start of battles. I don't really care about that, so I'll use that.
Yeah.
And one thing I forgot to mention too about the 0 cards is while it does break slights, it's easy to break a 0 because it's a 0.
Yeah, like you probably noticed that already. Like I think you got a couple zeros from Goofy's and Donald's.
Yeah.
They just broke immediately.
I completely forgot to mention that, but I felt like mentioning it now. Fighting alone isn't as easy as I thought. Shut up. Yes, it is. At least for now. There's only a few bosses in this game which I think can be really, really tough. Dragon Maleficent, I'm looking at you.
Oh, I thought it was bad in Kingdom Hearts 1. It is. It's way worse in this game.
What other boss? The first Axel battle, which is really soon actually, can be really hard too.
Actually, a lot of the rim transition bosses can either be really easy or really difficult depending on how prepared you are.
Yeah. I'm still kind of upset. I'm partially upset that we don't get to see all the Organization 13 members in in Kingdom Hearts 2 because I feel like all the organization, even though some of them don't really have too big of a personality, just like their weapons and stuff, I think would be pretty cool. Or just to learn what their characters are like, because we only get to learn who like Zigbar is throughout the entire series, Syx, Axel.
It's only the big ones. Like otherwise, basically, Days. That's it.
Much, yeah. But Days doesn't even really go much into their character.
Yeah, it only really does it for a few of them.
It's still mostly just Axel and Roxas and Xion, so.
Which, I mean, I kind of have Days in the back of my mind as a back burner game for someday, but it's going to be way in the future if I do it.
Days is a
I'm talking
pretty...
like the DS game.
I think Days is probably one of the stronger stories, but it's the gameplay that really holds me back.
Yeah, then you got Recoded, which is the exact opposite.
Yeah, pretty much.
Great gameplay, terrible story.
Well, Recoded is all over the place.
Well,
but
yeah.
It's like a different gameplay style for every single level almost, except for a few things which are like consistent throughout the entire game. Other than that, it's like the most inconsistent game.
Yeah, I can't really talk too much on that front because I think I stopped around Traverse Town when I was playing it the first time around. Because there was just so many games coming out at the time.
I forget, did you go through Olympus Coliseum? Did you get to play through that? It's like
no, I didn't.
It's a turn-based RPG.
I've seen the screenshots.
So, of course, these are all figments of our imagination. So, or not even our imagination, in the Castle Oblivion's, how it's built through the Castle Oblivion. So, Sora remembers certain characters, but they have no idea who we are, because they kind of do. At the way end, it's implied. They kind of have an idea, which they shouldn't, because that makes no sense when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, but, you know, whatever. But the thing is that I don't understand is why Donald, Goofy, and Sora are like, why don't you know us, when literally the first Organization 13 member straight up said, guys, this is not real. He literally says when he gets into Traverse Town, this is not real. Yet for some reason he thinks they all think...
it's not just here, by the way. They stick to this stupid idea for every world you go to.
Yeah, and it's dumb because he tells you straight up, this is not real. But
it makes Sora in this particular look like a major idiot.
So, unfortunately, too, I do have to mention this. If you didn't, which I think this is the weakest part of every single Kingdom Hearts game to begin with, the Disney World story, because it's kind of just a abridged retelling of the actual, like,
it's fan fiction.
Movies.
Let's be real.
Pretty much, it's like slightly edited, abridged fan fiction, essentially, of the main story. In this game, it's even worse. So, when we go to the Disney Worlds, their stories, they don't matter. It's basically all about the in-between stuff that is what you care about. So, yeah, or all the organization stuff. Anything pertaining to Castle Oblivion is what's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of how it works just in this franchise in general. Like, the Disney stuff gets a lot of people interested in the series, but I don't think it's why a lot of people stay.
Yeah, it really is, because it's just abridged retellings.
I kind of feel like after KH3 they could probably drop Disney in general. Not that many fans would mind.
Probably not. But luckily, in some games it's kind of... But in Kingdom Hearts 2 I feel like they did it the best, because the first half is like, you know, when you're going through all the planets, like, those are abridged retellings. And then the whole entire second half of the game is like actually related to the organization and all of that sort of stuff. So it gets way more interesting at that point, because you go back to Worlds, sure, but you've already done the abridged retelling, so now you're doing like completely original stuff at that point. Also, sorry if people can't read these text dialogue fast enough. You're trying to do that. It's just he's saying what we know from the first game. It's literally like I said, a retelling of the first game's world in Traverse Town.
It's fan fiction of their own franchise.
And now we've already explained this, so I'm just going to ignore everything Leon's telling. He's just trying to tell us about the whole card break system. So, yeah.
Is it even possible to get to this point without having a card break?
It is, but I guess this is more of like
Especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Technically, I think you could ignore every single level or every single Heartless.
I guess you could. I'm just thinking, like, as a first-time player.
I don't know. So now that we've gone over how the gameplay works, and we basically went over the literal 100%. This is how the gameplay works. So this is just completely pointless. Don't even worry about this.
Just let Squall do his spiel.
Pretty much. And then, he's like, here's how you stock cards. So you can use the 3 cards, which will use slights, etc., etc.
Actually, I'm not entirely sure about would that particular case count as the first card going away because that's not an actual slight?
No, it still goes away.
Oh, okay.
I remember, because I kept spamming triangle when I played through this game at one point, and my deck was getting way smaller, and I was really confused. Because I didn't remember how that system worked. So, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this game explains a lot of things, but it really needs to explain more.
Yeah. So, just so everyone knows, to expect every single world to have text dialogue. Like I said,
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot of text dialogue in every single world in this game, but,
oh, goody, you got a summon card.
Mm-hmm.
Or Simba's actually a pretty good one. Like, this is the one game I'd actually recommend using summons a lot. Like,
Kingdom Hearts 2, I
attack
recommend
cards.
doing it too.
Yeah, but not on par with using attack cards.
Give me an item.
Not everything drops them.
Yeah, I already attacked it. Alright, let's see. So I'm going to be doing a lot of enemies, Heartlesses.
Yeah.
With them. Sleeping Darkness, which is actually pretty good. It basically means I get a free attack.
Get a free
on
hit.
Yeah.
But I told you before that Teeming Darkness cards are really good. Like, I don't know if I explained why that is, but the reason why those cards are considered so good is because they actually have a higher drop chance for the enemy cards. So
which ones?
The card's called Teeming Darkness.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, and I need all the enemy cards.
Yep. So just keep that in mind. Those cards are gonna be gold later.
Luckily, I can go back to every single world, so it's not like it's not like if I don't get it on the first run, I'm screwed or something.
I think it's like a 2% chance increase, so it's not major, but you will notice it. Also, for that last enemy, you should probably try throwing something at it so you can get that trophy to pop.
Already got it.
Oh, you did?
Unless I have to do it.
I thought you got the preliminary strike trophy.
I got both of them.
Oh. Well,
it's just you have to just do it on one enemy, right? Throwing a box or something on them. This is the literal first trophy I got, was tossing a box at an enemy.
Oh, well, okay then.
Also,
I guess I wasn't watching.
Yeah, one sucky thing too about the EXP that falls down here is you can actually lose your experience.
Yeah, I think it vanishes after like 15 or 20 seconds. Just make a habit of running around and grabbing it.
Pretty much. So, yeah. Luckily, your what's it called? Your range is really good. Also, just a heads up for everyone too about using the item card to reload your deck. It's really good because it doesn't add a stack onto your reload. Even though that caps at 3, after in the mid game that it really makes a difference on how much,
like I would recommend at least having 1 or 2.
Yeah. Oh, this is such a small room, probably because all the enemies are.
Yeah, it's because the room size. Like it'll tell you when you're making the room size.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Well, yeah. Sorry, we should have gone over that earlier, but it'll mention the room size: 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. And this was a 1-star room.
Oh, that's what the stars mean?
It's what one of the stars means. I think it's number of Heartless and the room size. So I'll try to explain a little better when we put another card in.
We'll show up.
Or at least what I need to, because I think you did a fairly good job at explaining what needs to be said.
Yeah, at least in terms of combat.
Yeah.
I think I got that kind of one.
Other than that, it's just matters of individual rooms, and we don't necessarily have them all yet.
Yeah, once we get them all, we'll have to definitely briefly go over the Feeble Darkness.
That might be good later. Actually, yeah, it'll definitely be good later.
When you last level.
I would say really anything like floor 11 onward, it's really good.
Well,
Oh,
I guess
good,
I'll
here.
go to the story room.
Yeah.
Well, got to get a 3+. Oh, okay. Room size.
Yeah, you see that on the left. There's
Gosh.
number of part lists and the room size.
Let's see.
And the one that you made for this one was a 1-star room size.
I guess I'll do another meeting grounds. I don't really care about these cards.
Yeah, it's like friend cards are nice, but
They pop up so frequently anyways that getting
Exactly.
the one at the way beginning isn't really going to be the greatest and most amazing thing possible.
honestly, like the green cards in general just aren't that great.
Yeah, they are good early on. They will fall off very quickly.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna start wanting the blue and the red cards very quick.
Just so everyone knows, this game is very easy to break.
Oh, yes.
Very easy to break.
One word, Jafar.
What? 2 words. I don't remember the name of the move. Shit. It's a slight though.
A lot of slides are broken. Like the one I used all the time was, I think, Ars Arcanum.
Yeah, Ars Arcanum's really good. A lot of the slates in this game are just extremely good.
Strike rate's pretty good. What's it called? I can't remember. I can't remember the name of it either, but I know there was one you was really obsessed with for a while.
That's what I'm trying to say. I was gonna say 2 words. That.
It's Slide Dash. Is that it?
No.
Hold on. I've got that guide thing open still, so I can check the slight names. Open on the minigame thing. No, it is Slide Dash.
No, it's not.
Or no,
Slide.
Sonic Blade.
Sonic. There we go.
Yeah, it's actually good in this game.
Actually,
I do think it kind of falls
disgustingly
off,
broken
but
in this game. Actually, disgustingly broken in this game. It's only not good against very select few bosses. Unfortunately, it's not good against Marluxia. And when you're using that that slate through the entire game, and then you get to him, you have to change your entire playstyle. It's very jarring.
like I said, like once you get Strike Rate, start using that. Once you get Sonic Blade, start using that. Once you get Ars Arcanum, start using that. Selective. The problem with Ars Arcanum is that it has a really low card number. Like it's maximum of 6.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that hurts. Because you're probably not even going to get till the top floors, because it's level 42.
Dang.
Yeah.
So they're just reminiscing about how their hearts resonate with each other, so they kind of remember things because their hearts have memories and this and that, and it doesn't mean anything in the grand
Jeez, it's
scheme of
rude!
things. Basically, the rundown, guys, it doesn't really matter because, well, we're gonna learn later on that someone's fucking with everything, essentially. Intentionally.
Evil Darkness is the good one here, I guess. Because there's one that's a 6 and it's a red card, which is, actually good.
Well, I was thinking about doing...
Oh, you want to save it instead?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing this because the room size is big and the Heartless is big.
Okay, that's fair.
Because that's what I kind of want to do, is I want to get, like I said, I want to get as many enemies killed, I want to kill as many enemies, fight as many enemies as possible, all that sort of stuff, because it's really important in this game.
Yeah, it's really important to fight. Like, oh, by the way, have you been editing your deck to add stuff in you've been getting?
I have not been editing. I don't plan on editing it until right before the boss here, so which is happening really soon, mind you. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real soon. Edit up the deck.
The thing's like, you got a Simba earlier and you didn't put it in.
This is just general mooks, so I'm not really too worried about it at the moment.
Yeah, just put it on the CP unless a slight shows up. Like, 1 or 2 HP boosts aren't gonna kill you, but
you do get a lot of HP in this game, mind you, but it's just the HP early on is generally not.
yeah.
Also, I don't know if when per level if your damage for normal attacks goes up. You can correct me on that. I feel like it should, naturally speaking, but I really don't know.
I'm not actually sure about that either.
Well, we'll figure it out together anyway, so. course I have to reload my deck. I mean, I have a lot of CP, so I could easily just get a whole bunch of more cards. Ooh, Black Room.
Oh, good. Oh yeah, the black mushrooms. That'll be fun.
If I remember correctly, Black Room is actually really good.
I don't actually remember that much about them. I just remember them in Cage 1 and how I did not have fun with them.
Come on, there's got to be an enemy for me to toss this at.
There's another one of those on the other side of the room anyway.
I know.
Oh, there you go.
I was hoping that an enemy would pop up a little sooner. Oh, that was an easy encounter.
Seriously?
I figured more would spawn, but, you know, I guess
did too.
not.
Well, okay, I guess that's it.
Sometimes the lock-on can be a fickle in this game.
Yeah. There's not a way to switch your lock on this game either, is there? Like in Cage 1?
Probably not, but I'll live with R2. Because honestly, you don't really need to lock onto a lot of stuff if you really think about it.
Especially once you start getting your slice.
Yeah. I think, oh, yeah, I have to time Sonic Blade in this game. I completely forgot about that.
Yep.
You can't spam triangle, you have to time it. They do that for a lot of slides in this game, but some slides, not so much.
Like, I know Arthur Cannon, I think you could get away with button mashing if you wanted to.
Yeah, another cure. Oh, that's a low cure, though.
I mean, you could mix it with the other one for a cure, at least.
Yeah, true. I'm always, whenever I get cures, I always like to make them really high. So.
Fair enough. Well, Moogle Room will be your best friend.
Indeed. See, look it. I didn't even use the thing where I get an, what's it called? A friend partner at the very beginning, a card right at the beginning.
But it still
a goofy card literally just popped up.
And goofy cards are, no joke, some of the best friend cards in the game, and there's individual ones per level too, so that's saying something.
Yep. Oh, I need to get the first strike on this guy, because my first strike did a lot of damage. Except I missed or something. Donald, go destroy things! Woo! Or just miss everything.
And this is why I'm not the biggest fan of Donald in this game. But he's good when he works. When he works.
He can be good. Woo. I'm getting a lot of green cards.
Yeah.
Stagnant Space.
I think that's the one where they move at half speed. Which means if you need that card in particular, oh boy, you need help.
Once again, another easy encounter. Man, I'm getting meeting grounds like crazy. Those are going to be my fodder cards.
Seriously, I was just about to say, like, these green cards are probably just going to end up being your fodders. So, where was the story room? Because you can tell it's there on the map.
Yeah,
I
already saw. I saw the door. It's just I'm just killing all the enemies in the room. I want to get as many cards as possible. It's very important. And experience is good.
Absolutely. Like, you either do it now or later. Have you gotten any enemy cards yet?
I don't think so. I mean, we're gonna check soon, anyways.
Yeah, I didn't think you had. You haven't since I actually started earnestly watching. Oh, you got a level up. Good. Enjoy the frequent level ups while you can.
Yeah, it's gonna go away real soon.
I know it's slowed down in Cage 1 as well, but it's that has nothing on this.
Yeah, for real. I have to get to level 99. Well, when I get to the final floor, it's gonna be really good.
What level are you? Level 6? Okay.
I think that's this entire room, so I get to edit my deck in a second. Oh wait, no, I heard something appear. There we go.
I thought I saw one spawn earlier there.
I don't know if it's just me, but the delay from the capture card doesn't actually seem very delayed. It's delayed, but it doesn't seem as bad as what it usually is.
I can tell from the audio it's delayed by at least a couple seconds.
Yeah, like a second or two. I think I just heard another enemy spawn. Nah, I'm going crazy.
I didn't hear it.
Alright, so key to the beginnings basically means boss guaranteed. Let's go quickly get an achievement / trophy for editing a deck, because that's...
Oh yeah, by the way, you're going to need to do that 300 times, is it?
500.
Have fun. You have to do this playthrough, I think.
Anyways, yeah, I can get a lot of cards because my CPU is really high. So I'm just gonna add a 7 because yeah. Also, we have to. Is there a way to automatically change the order? Oh, okay. You just put it.
Is there?
I just have to put it right over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I saw, for example, you had a 1 value for the card. You might as well just get rid of that.
Oh, I'll keep it.
Not good.
Here, I'll do this. Oh no. What?
It also wouldn't be a Yogaidr part without something like this happening.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. But you heard what I'll have to do later. Not right now. Oh, I got a cure card that has a 6. That's actually really...
Oh yeah, you did as a drop. Yeah, Simba or Blizzard.
Let me just... Oh yeah, and then I edited a deck, therefore...
Yep, get a trophy.
Get a trophy. What's the button to... Hold on. I have to remember these controls, so forgive me, guys.
It's not gummy ship levels of unintuitive, but it still takes a bit of time.
Oh, no. I meant to do...
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to move these all in the correct spot. And now these are out of place, so I'm getting a little OCD.
Oh no, I get it. I do the same thing.
I have a Blizzard, not going to bother with the 1.
Yeah,
I guess I'll put it right here. Then yeah.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. And then Simba, if you want to put him in.
Yeah, no. Put him right there. Might as well. Oh, my CP is way too high. Hold on.
Oh, wow, yeah. I guess you can get rid of Simba.
I don't need Blizzard. I really don't need this. Alright, that's good. Good enough for me.
Yeah.
You can rename decks, you can make multiple decks.
Which
decks.
actually can be handy at times. Like, for example, you might want a different deck for boss fights as opposed to normal.
Yeah, exactly. But I think
Again, Jafar.
And then Sliding Dash, it's 10 to 15 value is what you need to do that. Will I use it? Probably not.
If you do, it'll probably be an accident.
Yep. Proud Roar, I don't have multiple Simbas, so I can't do those. Then yeah, same thing here. Goofy Tornado 3. I don't know how to get the Goofy Smash. Is it a certain number? Oh, okay. It's
Goofy plus an attack card.
That makes sense. And Wild Crush is... Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. I was just taking a quick look at all this stuff. I don't have to use those. So, let's go fight the boss. So we need to use a green card, which means Meeting Grounds. We're going to use the 2 card because it's low. Let's fight a good old-fashioned boss. So, just so everyone knows too, I'm definitely going to go through every single door once. Or every single, like, room. That's what I meant. In a world. So, yeah. What do you know? It's Sora. What am I saying? I don't know you. I'm so disappointed he didn't mention the shoes.
I know, but I mean, he did mention the pants, so...
Yeah, he did say baggy pants, I will say that. Or baggy shorts, actually, he said. Even though it's not even shorts, it's like all one big jumpsuit.
I mean, still better than whatever that is that Donald has going on. He's just wearing a jacket.
I don't even understand why Goofy and Donald are behind us when they don't say anything like 90% of the time.
Like, they're not even supposed to be here. They're just supposed to be randomly summoned.
If you value your hide, you'll get out of here. Yuck. Wait, he's not Goofy.
Yeah, that was Sid.
Gosh, maybe we should leave.
That's the...
I do think they actually had a text version of how you spell
Hyuk.
Yeah.
That's how you say it.
The bell. And I think this is where
Careful, Sora.
our favorite boss. Oh, there's his original color scheme, everyone.
Yep.
still like this color scheme a lot.
It looks way too plain to me. But teach their own.
Exactly. Again, I'm just used to it, maybe, I think. And now Goofy and Donald are gone forever. I'm gonna do a little test here. Do I have guard? No, I didn't think I did.
No.
I just wanted to check. Oh, whoa.
I feel like guard would probably be really overpowered in this game.
I pressed R1
Because
on
it would
that.
essentially work as a card break.
So this, I think I've actually died to this boss before. I don't care if he breaks my card as long as I break these. Let me get my high level cards up. I'm not gonna use any slights because I don't really. Oh!
Oh, you got the gimmick card, use it, use it, use it. Gimmick cards are almost always to your benefit.
Usually it goes like this. It tons of bosses.
Yeah.
Use Simba real quick.
Plus, it's the only card in the game that's actually usable, so if you don't use any of them, you basically gotta start over.
Why did Simba do no damage? It's so disappointing.
I don't know. He's usually a really good card.
I feel like none of my cards are doing any damage. What is this? And I'm not even getting like broke. Here, I'm gonna get rid of this one. I really don't want to use it. I'm gonna heal very soon.
As you should.
I kind of want to take one more hit.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
for the 5%.
Shoot, I didn't want to do that. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Remember, you gotta reload. Oh no, you gotta reload your save.
Yeah, it's really not good. Shoot. That's a little awkward. Told you that battle was hard. I was getting my heal card ready, but I couldn't press it fast enough.
Oh my gosh, that's like an hour back.
Is it really though? Let's check. It's like 30.
I guess more like 40 minutes. It's,
Alright,
it's a
guys.
waste.
Time to steamroll through this all. I'm not cutting it out.
Even though you should.
In theory, I should. But that is this thing called work. Something I don't do.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, you definitely do a lot more damage at a higher level. I can already tell. If anything, remaking the deck is kind of gonna suck, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. You might get different cards too, so
Yeah, I might get something really good. I should use this because I can. Or that can happen. What? Kill it! Stop it! Oh, this Heartless is actually the worst right here. Whoa, lasting days.
Oh wow.
It's amazing.
Lighting dash.
Which I already got.
Mhm.
So how's everybody's day been? It won't be like this for too long, guys. In terms of me failing and stuff like that, because the beginning is only really I guess the hard part, I suppose.
Why does that feel like famous last words to me? This isn't gonna be that bad, guys. 7 hours later.
I mean, honestly, the worst part is going to be the farming, but if we're not considering that, and we're just considering, like, what is going to be the hardest parts of the game, well, there's, what's her name? There's Maleficent. The final boss personally gives me issues. Some people say he's pretty easy. A lot of people actually I've heard say he's easy, but to me,
Bullshit.
never has been easy. I don't think it's really bullshit, because I've seen people who play the game for the first time have zero issues fighting him. Also,
I grinded for like 5 hours in the game, and I couldn't even get past his first health bar. I don't think it was lack of skill.
just so everybody knows too, if I'm not mistaken, you can't reuse deck refill cards, but you get your secure cards back, I think. Do you? Or do all the item cards not come back?
I think here counts as the magic, so as long as it refills magic, then it's good.
Ooh, we get more CP up. Whoa. They couldn't have chosen a worse acronym. Whee! Luckily I can skip all the I can't skip the Leon nonsense though.
Nope.
Because for some reasons tutorials are not escapable.
Once you do that, just go back and save your game.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna let that happen again.
I don't care how sure you are that you'll beat the boss next time, just...
Trust me, yeah, it's not worth it. That's one sucky thing that's gonna be about this game. I'm gonna have to remake a lot of rooms, or just so I can get a save point, like at a good spot, so I don't have to run through like multiple rooms just to get back to where I want to go. I don't remember.
Your second time through, you could do the den, but I don't really think it's any easier that time.
How do you change rooms that you've already made? I don't remember.
You go up to the door and press triangle.
Gotcha.
I think that's what you do. It might be a different button. I think it's triangle.
I think it's different. So I think triangle is how you get through doors.
Well, that's only the first time.
Oh.
After that, you just walk through it.
I didn't remember.
Well, we'll confirm it after that tutorial anyway.
Yeah. Kind of.
Oh no, don't escape, don't escape, that's another trophy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I died on purpose. I really want that achievement. I really want it. Oh, wait, I need to return
You hit
back.
continue, no!
It's alright, I just need to go back to the title screen. Before we get out of here.
If it's like H1, then there's a soft reset with the shoulder buttons and start.
Which shoulder but all? Oh, there we go.
All four of them.
Nah, it's just L1, R2. Shoot. Well, okay. Screw this thing for a little bit. The reason, just so everybody knows too, just to get an understanding, the reason why I want to use it or get this achievement early on is not only to get it out of the way, but because the enemies don't hurt that much this early on, so it's much easier to whittle your HP down to try to get that 5% heal than it is to what's it called? To try to get it later on, because at that point things will be hurting a lot more. You could technically get you could wait until you have a lot of HP later on, and then you can go back to an earlier stage and then just let them slowly whittle your HP down, and then you could do that.
Or you can just do what I did and just get it by chance.
Or yeah, you can just get it by complete.
Teaming Darkness! Good.
Oh, that's actually good. I'll keep that.
It was 0.
I won't purposely kill. Well, I will if I know I'll live. That one I was really skeptical on. I was like thinking in my head, and I was gonna let the fire attack me. I was like, I feel like this is gonna kill me. But I was like, you know what? I might as well. I'm right next. I just screwed up. Like I just died anyways. It's not like it's that much of a difference. But I don't want to make this not the first part drag on too long. So I'm not gonna be like super risky and ballsy like that. Oh, damn, the experience is cool.
Yeah, but like it only lasts like 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, it's really short. It sucks.
I think it's at 15-20 seconds, but yeah, but still, it doesn't last very long.
We'll get there. Martial walking. The only thing now that I'm sad about is I don't have a lot of fodder cards to use.
Yeah.
Or I'm not getting a whole bunch of those, what's it called, cards to use as fodder.
Which you're really gonna need later on.
Yeah, early on, it doesn't really matter too much. But later on,
you're gonna need something like, you need 25 red cards, you need 18 green cards, 37 blue cards, or something nonsensical like that. And you're gonna need a gold card.
because
Have fun with room through rewards, by the way.
Do what?
I said, have fun with room through rewards, by the way. Because that's literally what that is.
Kind of want to get.
Don't worry about it.
Here. Hold on. I don't think that's low enough. Yeah. I wanted to see if that was low enough. It's really hard to gauge by
Yeah,
5%
visual.
with this much HP. I did get it really early on when I played through like a little bit of this game months back. But I think I got it in Wonderland. Luckily though, once I get that achievement, I'm done with that one. I don't have to bother wasting time for it ever again. I'm not gonna deal with that again. Stagnant space.
There's the fodder card for you.
Yep, I don't even remember what that does. That's the half speed room, right?
It's a green card. Who cares?
Yeah, you usually want the red cards because that's where all the heartless are.
Or the blue cards, because those are, Moogle shops, the savings. The important cards are blue.
What else are blue cards? Like, what else?
I don't actually remember off the top of my head. Which means it's time to bring up the spreadsheet. Let's see, room cards. Oh, I didn't actually mark which ones are which. Home to private save. Oh yeah, you got the column bounty and the false bounty, those types are blue, I think.
Also, I just want to say, I don't have it open right now, he's looking at it, but huge props to him for making a spreadsheet, because I got another Teaming Darkness.
Good!
This is a keeper save, actually. But anyways, big
Yeah,
props.
go save it now, really.
Big props to... Nah, I won't. I will after the room with Squall. I'm not doing it this early on, because I was killing myself to this. Like, I was trying to get that achievement. But now I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing. But yeah, anyways, huge props to freaking Mayo for making this spreadsheet. I was gonna do that like when I was gonna get to the farming stage of things, but he did everything in advance. So
I just knew how much of a pain it was gonna be.
yeah,
I was actually gonna do more, but looking through the trophies again, it's like, this is the only thing that you really need to know. To the point of a spreadsheet.
which one again?
The cards.
Oh yeah.
Like, you can just know that you need to reload your save.
The room where item cards are more effective? Ooh, that's fodder.
Oh, yeah.
It's like actually useless. that's probably the most useless card I've ever seen.
What are the item cards again? Like, isn't it just like the potions and... Isn't that just to reload your cards?
Yeah, like potions, elixirs, stuff like that.
Yeah, you got potion, ether, and elixir. That's literally it.
I'm just gonna spam X.
I didn't write down what cards to do either. Which is actually something I wanted to do, but I couldn't find a good place to put it on the page. And I wanted to be able to see everything on my 4x3 monitor.
Romper,
so,
stop.
Yeah. And yes, it's 2018, and I have a monitor that's 4x3. It's not my main monitor, it's just a sub computer I use for a sub monitor.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Shut up, Leon! Jesus. Here, there you go. You happy? Shut up. Leave me alone. So you said Teaming in Darkness, you said that that's higher chances of getting enemy cards, correct?
Yes, that's what the guide I was looking at says.
Okay.
That it increases your odds by roughly 2%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but
Yeah,
considering the amount of grinding we're gonna do, 2% is amazing.
Yeah, better than nothing. Alright, now we got through the annoying part, so let's go save. Tranquil Darkness. Okay, you're right, you just walked through the room. So triangle is,
Yeah.
remaking the room, which that is very important.
That's
for
basically
us.
how you grind.
Yep.
And it should be the same value as it was the first time.
Alright, so let's change some things up a bit. Let's use a Teeming Darkness here.
Oh no, it's 2.5% higher.
It's even better.
Yep.
I'm gonna use
Darkness, and Almighty Darkness is the same thing, by the way. That one also drops 2.5% higher.
Awesome.
And Light Darkness, wow, there's a lot of these.
So this is actually really good for multiple reasons. For one, the room size is going to be big, even for resetting the room, because the room size is going to be even bigger, or restarting the game, rather, technically. Everything's going to be better for me, so I'm actually kind of happy that we've done this. I have less fodder cards, that's like the worst thing about it, but whatever, I'll wait.
You'll get more
I'll
fodder
get
cards.
more anyways, easily, yeah.
You basically get one card every time you finish one of these battles, so...
You do. 100% guaranteed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, unless I'm forgetting something.
Goofy Tornado.
Goofy Tornado?
Goofy!
Is it not possible to get a Goofy Smash level 2?
I guess not. It's okay though, because Goofy Tornado is infinitely better.
Yeah, I know, I agree. Tornado is way better. Especially level 3. Oh wow, that thing does work.
I think he moves faster too.
He moves faster, he does more damage, and he moves around in a circle 3 times instead of just once or twice. So
Yeah.
he flaps longer.
Just spamming X here.
And also, the tornado is extremely exploitable. Because, like I said, he literally moves around you 3 times and then he goes away. So, if you happen to trap him between a high HP enemy, you can just have him spin there constantly to that enemy, and he won't go away.
You can also hug a wall too.
Yep.
At the worst, ooh, martial walking. I got a good fucking fodder card.
Martial walking, your attack cards are stronger. I mean, it's not bad, but
Oh, definitely. It's actually really good.
oh yeah, but it's still fodder.
Here, you know what? I'll use. Oh wait, I don't have a entry card. They just gave you an example one. I thought it was an actual one.
No, you need to get the drop. Oh no, you almost had escape for a second. Oh no.
It takes luckily it takes a bit to escape. Like it's not the easiest
thankfully.
thing. It takes a little bit of time. If it didn't, that would be
Yeah, that'd be scary.
frustrating. Also, just letting everybody know, expect every part to be kind of long outside of depths, because these worlds take a lot of time, and especially because I have to be making sure I get every single battle. You expect this to take some time.
Oh, well, so much for that Blizzard card.
I'll wait. It's just
Yeah. But you can get Blizzard cards from Moogles anyway, so no big loss.
even then, Blizzard isn't really good, so it's like okay.
Yeah.
What is Feeble Darkness again? I seriously can't remember.
Feeble Darkness, it's the enemies will have weaker cards. So if an enemy was attacking with a 3, it would attack with a 1.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah, so that later in the game, when they're attacking with major slides that go up really high, that can be really handy. It's only for where I was using Ars Arcanum a lot, and it has a really low base stat, so I was using those all the time. So I would actually be able to use it.
Being safe, not just using heal. Definitely be doing better safe than sorry stuff now.
Oh yeah.
Especially because now I got some good cards that I actually want to riff off of, so...
Exactly. I think you saved your Teeming Darkness, but...
You think I should, you said?
Oh, you absolutely should save those.
Oh yeah, or I was just using that because I want to get these enemy cards, if possible.
Oh yeah.
Card? Oh, I got a premium room. That's actually really good. Holy crap, this save is actually really great.
Premium's actually not as good as it lets on.
Oh, it isn't? What does it do? I thought it was good.
It decreases the amount that your card costs to put into your deck, but it makes it a one-time use.
One time use.
Yeah, that's
the deal breaker for me right there.
yeah, me too. Like, unless it's no, not even then. Like, I think there is a trophy related to premium cards though, so
Jesus Christ. There's a... What's it called? Cards related to secret items and stuff like that. Ooh, another Feeble Darkness.
Makes 20 cards become premium, that's it. So you're gonna have to sacrifice 20 of your cards for that. And yeah, it sucks.
Wait,
Just
what do I have to do?
one of the trophies in the game is called the Premium Card Master, and you have to make 20 of your cards become premium cards.
So I'll just get rid of all my trash cards.
Yeah, thankfully you actually have an element of control over which card becomes premium. You just have to have good reflexes.
I don't really care. I probably won't care.
Well, you'll care if it ends up being one of your best cards.
I'm not gonna get rid of my best cards.
You don't necessarily. It's random. Well, it's not random. You do have an element of control, like I was saying before, but the way you select it is you have all your cards running in a roulette.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't know.
Yeah. So if you screw it up, you could accidentally get rid of one of your really good cards, turn that to a premium instead. And I imagine you're probably going to be using that premium thing all in one go. Because 20 is reasonable for one episode.
Yeah. Stop shooting fire at me, jerk.
No, jerk.
When does it give the what's it called? The cards that I'm looking for?
You mean the enemy cards?
Yeah, like what is
It's random chance.
Is it like...
You'll know. It'll show up along with the map cards. You'll have 2 cards coming at you.
Okay, gotcha. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, I didn't know if it was like middle of the battle or end of the battle.
I think it's end of the battle no matter what. I could be wrong on that. We'll find out eventually.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're gonna find out eventually. Oh, I wish I could kill these guys way faster. I can't wait till I can get rid of all my, like,
Your trash
1
cards.
through 3s, basically.
Yeah. Basically, but even that's like you're gonna get to a point where anything below a 7, other than a 0, isn't gonna be that good.
Pretty much. Well, actually, yeah.
Aside of slights.
Yeah, unless I'm making a deck specifically for slights.
Yeah, that's another reason for multiple decks too.
Yeah,
so you can use specific slights.
But the other move,
Sonic Blade.
Sonic Blade, close enough. They get one? No.
That's a map card.
I'm really hoping I get one.
I know. You know, that 2.5% is starting to sound really good right now. It's not gonna lie.
2.8.
2.5, but yeah.
2.8 HD remix.
Final chapter prologue.
I hate it. It's so bad.
I love it because it's such a mess.
HD prologue, final chapter remix, the end, demo, HD. Come on, give me an enemy card. Is there an enemy card for every single Heartless in the
Yes. With the exception of one, sort of. Which I'll explain to you off camera because it's kind of a spoiler.
game? Fair enough. God, this room is actually...
And they changed it specifically for Chain of Memories, apparently, because in the original Chain of Memories, you could get it. So, good luck explaining that one.
Oh, dear Lord. Give me my cards! Should I use Feeble Darkness in the next room?
What was Feeble Darkness again? I moved
Not
my
Feeble,
window.
not Feeble Darkness, Teaming.
The Teaming Darkness, if you want to, I guess.
I really want those cards.
I mean, we can try it out, sure. What are you using here, do you remember?
I'm using Teaming Darkness right now.
Oh. Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
I recommend keeping at least one.
Oh yeah, I only have 2. Stop jumping around. What's the problem with all these enemies? Stop moving around. Let me kill you. Eat you. See if you can't break their sleight. Just dodge them. I wonder if that existed. I've never played the the Game Boy original, but did that exist in Game Boy original? Could you just dodge roll through slides? I know
I'm
dodge
not
roll.
sure.
I'm pretty
I played
sure
a little bit of the GBA game, but
dodge roll
not
exists in
much.
that game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it does.
I swear I remember seeing dodge rolls. Did I get one? Damn it! I'm getting fodder cards like no tomorrow.
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
But I'm not getting any save room cards, which.
Yeah, you're not getting any blue cards in general, are you?
No, that could be a story-related thing. But
It could
oh,
be.
I lost movie
But-
points.
Yeah, I feel like you should have at least been getting things like the treasure troves or whatever by now. Because those are...
I have a feeling it's something story-related. Like you have
Maybe,
to
maybe
beat.
they just don't drop in first down.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe you just have to beat traverse steps. Well, do you actually get to beat this level again?
Actually, nope, it drops anywhere.
Huh.
And yes, you can play through any level again if you want to.
Yeah, I didn't know if Traverse Town was a part of that list. We're almost done with this room.
Yeah, any of the map cards can spawn in any level, with the exception of the key rewards room that I told you about earlier, the key to rewards.
Ah, okay.
That will only spawn from floor 7 and above.
Okay, we're almost done.
And even then, it's a really rare spawn. And you can only hold one of them at a time because chain of memories.
Woohoo.
And you have to use one of them in every single floor.
I probably won't use the whatever card that I said I wanted to use to get the
The
enemy
Team of
card.
Darkness.
Yeah, just because this is taking so long, and I don't want this card to last any longer.
I know, we're getting close. I'm sure we're past the 90-minute mark at this point, right?
Probably. I can't check. Match level 2. Go, Donald. I don't even know what he did. He used Thunder.
He used Thunder and I don't know what he did. He didn't cure.
It looked like he just stood there.
I think maybe he used the fire.
Maybe.
He was just right in front of the shadow, I think is what happened. I'm giving him benefit of the doubt there.
Wow, I got lasting days. That's amazing. I think there should be just these few heartless left.
Do you want to go save again after this? Just be
Yes.
absolutely safe.
Definitely, because this room is really long. Luckily I can skip the entire next section's cutscene.
Good.
Or next room, rather.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to use a smaller medium-sized room? Probably a small-sized room. Did I get it? Damn it. Come on. I got another premium room.
And it's another high one. It's 9 and 8. Well, you can use this as trash cards or fodder cards, because 9 and 8, that's pretty good.
Yeah, for the later on points.
It's not like premium is complete garbage. There is very... I guess the word I'm looking for is niche. It has its uses, but is it worth sacrificing your card for?
Jeez, 41 minutes already clocked onto this game.
And that's not counting the reload.
Oh boy. This is already way longer. Oh, this is going to be way longer than the Kingdom Hearts 1 playthrough, isn't it?
Just for anyone that's curious, I'm using the edited version of that final part for the live stream. I mean, that whole thing, 43 hours. 43 and a half hours. And he's expecting to at least double it. And I believe it. I think it's going to happen too.
Yeah. Probably, especially at this rate. Ugh. I'm still going through the first area. Key of Truth. Probably
He's
should
not
have
even...
probably should have did this and saved, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. Oh well.
I'll live. I'm just probably gonna use a small room this time around. I guess I'll use a Feeble Darkness. Or a small room with, or less Heartless rather. I'll probably just do that.
What's the black mushroom?
Oh,
thing
too
at?
late. I'll check
Oh, well.
it. I'll check it later.
I didn't remember that one being very big. It might be huge, and I just didn't notice. Or maybe remembering the last save. Who knows?
Back here. I hope I still got it. It didn't pop up on my screen.
Oh no, I don't know either. Because I do know that if they attack you before you collect the card, you won't keep it. Which is BS, but it happens.
I mean, I
so.
technically collected it, right?
Yeah, but that's just how this game works. It's part of the reason why it feels like total BS sometimes. That you have to play a dodging game until you can actually collect the card.
Actually, People Darkness is pretty damn good. I just wish there was more Heartless, I guess, and I'd probably use it more. Because the fact that, for this early on in the game, the fact that I don't really have, like, cards to just plow through all the enemies. It's actually really good that I can just, they all basically are just have ones. Sweet, another alchemical walking or whatever.
Alchemic waking, yeah, that's the items up. And
that one I am saying is complete and utter garbage, just right off the bat.
That is 100% fodder.
I cannot. Ooh, I got 2 cards. Oh, one of them was Goofy.
Yeah, and another alchemic waking.
This game really just wants me to like get rid of cards, huh?
Guys.
And I'm gonna save also for this room too, just so then just to be on the safe side. Again, don't want this part going on longer than it needs to anymore. That's gonna be for later.
By the way, on a related note, what are you recording this game at?
720, 60.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it was either going to be that or 1080-30.
I don't think this game is even in 1080p.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm not very good at telling frame rates, but I can tell resolution at a glance. It runs 1080.
Oh, I can too, definitely, because I have Dark Souls Remastered on my PS4. That is not in 1080p. Because I played Dark Souls Remastered on my PC, like yesterday. So much cooler. Ooh, another meeting ground, yay.
Oh, yay. What was meeting ground again?
It's the one where it's friend cards, you get a friend card immediately.
Oh, yeah.
AKA, who cares? Give me that Donald card. Come on, give me levels. Sleeping Darkness, Semi-fodder card. Is that the last Heartless here? Oh, no, almost done.
Getting
Done. First world. Kind of. Because I do plan to, like I said, go back. This part will end probably after Opposite Armor. Or not Opposite Armor. Guard Armor.
Isn't there another boss right after that? That's how it usually works in this game.
Oh, yeah. It should be Axel, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
There'll be one in the level itself, in this case the first town, and there'll be one in Castle Oblivion.
Yeah. Woo!
Sometimes just 2 if you're really unlucky.
Sun Impact. I'm already 1 level higher than I was before.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a pretty nice. Alright, let me go save again, just to save. Wish I had another room so I could just remake a room, but unlucky, I guess.
Oh, okay. This is something I should probably explain later, but I don't mind doing it now. Apparently, like a big thing about granting the Heartless cards, it'll always be the last Heartless you defeat. So no, it's not possible for it to spawn midway through.
Okay.
So if you're fighting a Shadow and you're fighting a Green Requiem, for example, and you want the Shadow card, you need to defeat the Green Requiem first.
Oh, that's gonna be.
And vice.
It's gonna be really annoying for getting certain. Because I like to get rid of the strong moves first. So.
Yeah. So the screen clearing cards could come back to bite you.
How do I get back up here? Oh yeah, there's a spring. Is there another spring on the other side? Otherwise this place would be annoying to get up to. Alright, let's go beat guard armor again. I gotta use a green card. What is my worst one that I have? Alchemical Wild. I got a 1. Let me just get rid of that. Alright, it's time to duel. Look at that Yu-Gi-Oh! Card references. Oh, I didn't edit my deck. Oh well, I'll be fine.
Famous last words. At least he saved.
Yeah. Plus, if I didn't save, I could, or not. If I die, I meant I could just make the deck and then resave. Should be at least. So this boss isn't really bad. What I
Remember the gimmick card? These things are your best friend.
As far as I'm aware, they only spawn during bosses, and
Yeah.
again, they do specific things for set.
Do that boss.
Heal.
Give me that Goober card.
Uber! Oh, use it together with that Donald. You can use the rush attack. Remember that one being...
Do you have a Donald card?
Yeah, you do. Oh, and you got another gimmick card.
Alright, let's gimmick.
Donald.
Wait, it's Goofy
It's
Smash.
using Goofy Smash. Maybe it's Goofy then Donald. That would be total BS, but it kind of fit that kind of game. So
Yeah, this is like this is a very specific.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, it is Goofy Donald because of what happened. Because Goofy then attack card is Goofy Smash.
I got another gimmick. These things are dropping like candy.
Seriously. I guess they really want to make sure that you use one of these. Or collect them.
This boss really isn't that hard. See, it really isn't hard. I really wanted to get that gosh dang achievement out of the way. Just think about it. This part could have ended like 30 minutes ago, essentially. But I'm actually kind of happy it didn't, because I got more experience and I got much better cards in my honest opinion. Gotta get close to him so I can card break him. Let me reload. Oh, I got another good card.
There.
There we go. See? I didn't need to make a new deck. But I'm gonna have to before I fight Axel, otherwise I'm gonna have some real issues.
Oh, yeah.
That one's definitely for sure. Because, like I said, when I went through, like, a very, very small portion of this game, by that I mean I literally got to Wonderland and I was having issues and I said, fuck this game. That was, like, I really, really, really had to... Oh, that was annoying, dude. Axel was really hard. I think I died, like, 4 times to him or something. If not more. I think you get to save right before him, though.
You are given a chance to, at least. Because at the end of every world after the boss, there will be a save point, no matter what.
That's probably what I was thinking of, if I had to guess. Also, you get the boss card from him. It's guaranteed every time. As far as I'm aware, at least. So your friend wasn't here. What friend, you know? Apparently Cloak Guy is, you know, a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be okay, Sora. Something something heart. Something something light. Something something darkness. Something something. Something something potato. Something something potato. Why did Donald and Goofy just leave?
I don't know. They just do that.
They didn't even say anything to Sora. They were just like, well, I'm out. But I had to tell you something. You remember he's created this town, right? That's what the guy who gave me the card said. If that's true, and this town is just a figment of your mind, and so are we. But you can't be a figment. You're standing right here.
Again,
Sora.
expect to hear this conversation a lot.
Sora, please. You're faced with more illusions. Sometimes the shadows you remember. Why is Eris of all people telling us this?
I have no idea.
This is very weird.
I don't know either. But
Don't say still.
I guess is there really any Final Fantasy characters that could do this though, especially from the ones that showed up in Cage 1?
I guess not.
Like
I
maybe
guess
Sid.
maybe Sid. Well, I don't know. He's just a mechanic.
I know. That's why I'm saying maybe.
He's always just been the mechanic. So I guess Aerith would make the most
maybe
sense.
Yuffie. She's
No,
I guess maybe about as likely as Eris.
Yuffie's too outgoing, I guess is the best way to say it.
I can see that.
Is it Aerith? Is it Eris? How do you translate her name?
Apparently it's Aerith, and Eris was just a mistranslation that they used for the main game.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
Yep. So now everyone calls her Eris,
It's
and
Aerith.
it's too late to go back.
I prefer Aerith. It rolls off the tongue better.
I'm kind of Dobbs. I prefer Eris for the exact same reason, oddly enough.
You think Eris rolls off the tongue better?
Yeah. I'm really bad at just hard sounds in general for names. So.
So the exit to the world is up here. To be safe, I'm gonna save.
Remember, break everything, hit everything.
Yeah, hit everything's very important. Mostly because you can just drop the card. So.
No, go back. There's a safe point in there.
Wait, there was?
Yes, I was just telling you about that earlier.
Oh, derp. Yeah, duh. It's in the room I was just in, right?
Yes.
Conqueror's Respite.
Yeah. Should be at the top of that letter.
Watch as it's not there.
I'm like
It
99%
is. Yeah.
there.
So. Oh, give me that cure. Ooh, a 6. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
For the point of the game, rat.
Let me edit my deck here now. I can also add in slightly extends the range of attack cards. Never mind, I ain't adding that.
Yeah, that's not particularly good.
Well,
And it costs 30.
I got the unholy the unholy cure.
It's like totally not righteous, dude.
I only got one attack card and it was a 1. Holy crap.
Screw that. It's only a D plus attack. Which is
Well,
Kingdom Key in general, but still.
I guess I'll just add those and save the game, and I guess I'll fight the boss here because technically it's a part of the first world and to an extent. I kind of also want to end the parts too, like right before I go into the next
world, right?
So yeah, so it makes the most sense to do that. So now we get an actual cutscene because we're going to Castle Oblivion. I'm fairly certain we have to fight Axel. I'm very sure he's this first boss.
I think you're right.
And he also uses slights, so yay.
That's basically every boss in
Well,
the Castle
Sora,
Oblivion. I can't think of one that doesn't.
Enjoy meeting your memories.
Yep. Who's
Yeah,
talking
it was
to us?
good
I
to
don't
see
remember.
everyone. But what do you really want from me?
I could probably tell if I could
What
hear
do
their
you
voice
have to
better,
give?
but
Yeah, I want to hear his voice. Hold on.
to me it sounds like Syx, but I know it's not him.
I know. I think it might be Luxeus.
That
do
could
you
be
want?
it.
No hogging the hero.
They kind of have similar voices.
Luxeus' voice is a little deeper.
Yeah.
Then perhaps you'd like to test him.
Perhaps I would.
No, it's not
Yeah,
Luxeus.
it's either him or the book guy.
No, it's not Luxeus. It's
Blade Master.
Zexion. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a book guy.
It's
Oh,
definitely
my name's
Zexion.
Axel. Got it memorized?
Hey,
Sure.
look at that! They put his catchphrase in the game.
Good. You're a quick learner. So, Sora.
At least it's not like the
We're
GBA
getting to
game
know
where
each other
they
better.
used his original catchphrase, committed to memory. Oh boy, that would have been awkward if they kept that one.
Oh wait, do they keep the 13th struggle as the song? Oh yeah, this is the first game it came from. I forgot about that. I keep thinking the first game that song came from was Kingdom Hearts 2.
As does everyone, because we like to pretend this game doesn't exist.
It's not that bad. Oh my god, it's not a rematch.
I've personally never been afraid.
I
I've
feel
never
like-
been.
Oh my god, I think it's the PS2 version. I'm sorry, I was so busy just focusing on listening to the music. Okay, let's fight. Okay, so I am actually gonna use my cards a bit cautiously this time around because, like I said, boss fights are much more hectic. Probably shouldn't have reloaded my deck so early, but whatever.
Yeah, well, whatever works.
Yeah.
Sorry if I sound like a robot. I'm like,
Oh.
I'm killing itself right now.
Yeah, you just cut out for a second there for me.
Yep, you're cutting out every 2 or 3 seconds. It's,
Again, I can't stress this enough, guys. These battles are actually can be really difficult.
oh yeah, like this one's not that bad, but just wait a couple floors.
Yeah, this one has its moments. Like I said, I had issues when I first played through it, but I'm being what I was kind of flailing on him like no tomorrow, but now I'm actually being very cautious in how I approach it, which is how you're supposed to play this game. Oh, what? Donald!
Yeah, this is why Donald's not so good.
Oh,
He doesn't really have any concept of strategy.
He broke my Blizzard, which is...
Yeah, that's a shame.
I probably should use Blizzard on him, actually. Because Blizzard does a lot. See, when I'm actually strategizing and focusing on the battle, this is... God damn... Donald! Okay, he made up.
Yeah, just don't use Donald.
I'll make it all stop.
Go, Goofy! See what we meant about the tornado now. You can just get him stuck on an enemy.
No, Blizzard, this is a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I managed to... Just because I actually focused and strategized, I made this battle much easier. So kind of expect that from me until I start cheesing the game. Which is until I get Sonic Blade, so... Did I level up at least?
You should.
Oh, I got Pyro. Fire. I'm actually really proud of myself. Mostly because I had, like I said, so many issues the first time I went around
Another one?
on this
What's it do?
on the save. Oh man, it's a card. What's it do? What do you think it does?
Kinda looks like the card you used when you made Traverstown.
So now we have multiple levels to go through, which is great.
Then I guess we're gonna need it to keep going.
That's right.
That's right. Woo.
Oh wow, these cuts, even I can tell from the screenshot, these cutscenes are such a low resolution compared to the rest of the game.
I would
Yeah,
give
they
up
are.
oh so easily.
Especially because
testing us.
if you, I don't know if
And
you saw
you
Sora's hand
passed.
at the way beginning, but his
Congratulations,
texture was
Sora.
really low quality.
You're
on his,
ready now.
What's it called?
Ready to take on Castle
On his
Oblivion.
glove, that little.
Internet was lagging, so
You'll
I didn't
need
see
to
it.
follow
It
your
was
memories.
the silver like
Trust what you
medallion thing
remember and seek.
was like
What you
really low
forget.
resolution.
Then you will find someone very special.
So this is the
You mean King
only
Mickey
game in the
and
series
Riku?
too where Axel really works for like
You will
the
just have to give
like
some
in the
more thought to
organization's
who it is
favor.
that's
And
most
even then, he
important to
arguably
you.
doesn't. It's a mess.
Our most precious memories.
Welcome to
lie
Kingdom
so
Hearts lore,
deep
everybody.
Within our hearts that they're out of
Well,
reach.
to
But
be
I'm
fair,
sure that
Axel
you can
kind of
find
has like
yours.
an idea of what's going on
Why
to an
me?
extent. Like
You have lost sight
enough
of the
where
light
he's like
and the darkness.
he can question
and it
things,
seems
you
that
know?
you've forgotten that you forgot.
Yes.
The light.
He's not like the other
Darkness.
dudes that aren't named Xehanort.
Pretty much.
Would you like me to give
We'll
you
get to that
a
when
hint?
we get to Cage 2, or I guess if it ever happens when we get to Days.
Probably
So,
it's probably gonna be
do you
Kingdom
need
Hearts
it?
2 when we get to it, because in Kingdom Hearts 2, that's where all
gonna
of
figure it out for
Xemnas'
myself.
and Xehanort's plans kind of
You're in my
come
way.
into fruition if you're paying attention. We'll protect you. He's gonna. Are you gonna use fire
Good
on him and
answer.
heal him?
Just what I'd expect from the Keyblade Master.
Probably.
At least he used Blizzard directly afterwards.
But be forewarned. When you're sleeping,
It's really jarring when their mouths go 2D during these cutscenes, especially because during these cutscenes in this game, it's not very common. It's mostly all 3D mouths. And I think in Kingdom Hearts 2, it works the exact same way. There we go. We got Agrabah, Olympus, Coliseum, Wonderland, Monstro, and Halloween Town. Woo!
I don't care what you do after this, but do Agrabah first. Do Agrabah first. Do Agrabah first.
I will. Do I have to go to the next floor before I? Oh yeah.
Also, there's a possibility of first person. We need to see this.
No, it's not working.
Aww.
Gosh, you think they're more like Axel and that other guy? I'm just.
Oh, it is. I saw it. I saw it. It's there.
Oh God. If we meet
It's
Axel.
hard to tell with his mouth flailing, but
Hold on, I'll look. Don't mention it to him. Still. Oh God, it is there. I think it's
It is
worse
there.
actually.
yeah, it's worse. It bleeds over the entire thing now.
You need to make new rooms using new card maps. What? Whatever, I don't care.
They're basically explaining what we already did, where you get the 5 cards that we already spawned.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The level cards. Now it's
Okay.
saying do Agrabah.
I will. I'll get Jafar. Is it really just the easiest of the bunch too?
What's wrong,
It's
Jiminy?
one of the easiest. I'd say it's about on par with Olympus.
What Axel said back
The
there
easiest
worries me. What could he have meant by "you may no
You
longer,
may no longer be who
who
you
you
are.
are"?
Well, what he's trying
I
to
may
say
no longer
is,
be me.
we're gonna
How
fuck
can
you
I
up.
be anyone else?
Pretty much.
Of course. Still, you can't be too careful.
Yep.
He's straight up just
Feels
telling
like just
Sora,
about
yeah,
anything
we're
could
like
happen here
fucking
in
you up, man.
Castle
Oh yeah, for
Oblivion-
sure. Like, they don't even try to hide it.
Oh, they almost forgot the name of the castle.
Oh yeah. Now I remember.
We'll be okay. Whatever it is they're cooking
I'm
up,
just waiting until
we'll
we
be
get to
able
the part to
handle
hate
it
Sora.
together.
It doesn't happen until like
Yeah, I
the.
think it's like floor 8 or so.
It's like the midway
Like,
point
yeah.
where
Together.
he turns into
One
like
of
a
all those
complete
weird
dunce
contraptions.
idiot.
I mean, he's kind of a dunce idiot now, but he goes from a likable
When was
dunce
that?
idiot to a very unlikable dunce
Yeah,
idiot, and it
he's-
happens very fast.
God, it's the worst. I hate it.
Gorge. Oh, it was holla.
Yeah, there's no
Holly?
defending it.
Holly,
Holler.
Holler.
Sorry, I can't remember.
This would
I'm
actually.
trying to think of
Goofy,
some
sure
other
you didn't
game
make it up?
that does like. I guess the first Ratchet and
don't
Clank game is the only one that
think
comes to
so.
mind for me. But
I guess so. You know, it would be really scary to be in a castle or a place where you're just constantly losing your memory. Like that would make me panic, dude.
oh, good, you got a trophy.
Yep.
And yeah, that blackish void thing lets you go back to previous floors.
Convenient. I'm gonna talk to Goofy real quick. See, Haro, Halo. Funny, why can't I remember the name? We've been here all week. If we wait for Goofy to remember, I think we'll actually be here forever.
Oh please, if we wait here all week for Goofy, then we're gonna wait for the rest of the time for Donald.
For real. Alright, well I guess I'll be ending the part here as that is Hollow Bastion.
Bastion.
Hollow Bastion, sorry, that's what he was trying to remember. That was Traverse Town. Hollow Bastion's the beginning of Riku's playthrough.
Funny enough.
So yeah, in the next part I guess we will be doing Agrabah.
Woo!
So
Till
we'll
then.
see you guys in the next part when we, oh my god, an hour and 50-minute long part for the first part. Oh, Jesus Christ. Save me!
Oh,